guys, welcome to a new video. I'm so excited because today we're going to do like a mountain house in a rock type of build. A little bit different to what I've ever done before, so excited to share that with you. Also, if you do want to support this channel, I have a creator code that you can use in the EA app if you decide to get any Sims packs. And right now, if you use my creator code, you also get a 5% discount off any Sims titles. Anyway, let's get into this build. So I was building in... Wait, where was I building? Henford-on-Bagley. Henford-on-Bagley. So I've built the house over here in Henford-on-Bagley. This is usually where there's like a national park lot, but I've turned it into a residential, and you can see there's already a build there. And 3, 2, whoa, there's a lot of thunder. That's because I've already built the external structure and we're gonna furnish it together. I usually do this on my bigger builds because they take so long to build, and I feel like I can do it more quickly if I'm not, narrating as I go. And also I feel like it can sometimes be more fun to see the build being done at a slightly quicker speed. Otherwise it can be very slow and laborious, and I can finish a lot more quickly than I can build. So yeah, we're just gonna watch the process of how I built this together so you can see it, see how it's done, get the gist of it, and then like I said, we're gonna furnish it together. But basically, my aim was to create a home that looks like it's been built into like a rocky cliffside. And it reminded me a little bit of the Cullens house in Twilight. So originally when I read Twilight, I imagined the house was so different to how it actually turned out in the movies. I imagined it having like less of a modern aesthetic and more like a classic house with big pillars and a white mansion, because in the book it was like all white, I think. But then the modern house I really loved in the film as well. And I guess maybe subconsciously that was some kind of inspiration for this, even though the house is quite different, just because of the pine trees and the greenery surrounding it and the idea of it being a little bit hidden. So that's one thing. The other thing is I've been reading the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'm a very slow reader, but also I'm not a huge reader either. But I also find with Lord of the Rings, I kind of like going about it slowly because I want to enjoy it. And I know once I finish it, it's all over the first time reading it. So I've been very slowly following the Lord of the Rings journey, and I'm on the third book now. I think it was in the second book. They go through a lot of mountain climbing and then going through caves and then coming back onto mountains again. I think that's kind of inspiration for this as well, because I've been reading that. So yeah, what this is gonna be is a very tall house because I want it to kind of go up a rock side. And you're probably thinking, well, Deli, where's the rocks? This just looks like a house being built on flat land. Well, we are going to add rocks to it after the fact. And I didn't use the terrain tool because usually you'd probably think, okay, you make a hill and then you like build it into the hill and then add the rocks onto it. But I thought, you know what? It's probably nicer because we have so many big rocks now in live edit mode and bidebug that you use build cheats to access those. Like these ones, which I'm getting out now, we have so many of those really big rocks. I didn't think we needed to use the terrain tool. And it might be easier for gameplay as well that it's just on flat land. Anyway, that was my idea. I do like using terrain tool, but yeah, for gameplay, it can be a little bit more tricky sometimes. And it's definitely a difficult build if you use terrain too. So, I think you can do it either way. If you just want to add rocks around it, I mean, you guys will be the judge soon because you'll see how it turns out, but I thought this looked pretty good. And I've also used the rocks from the cottage living pack, which is the world that we're building in Henford-on-Bagley, with the rocks that go with this world. So I feel like that also helps blend it into the environment a little bit more, because any rocks you see in the distance or in the world are probably these rocks that we're using, because this build sheet actually allows you to grab objects that aren't usually in the build by category, but they're objects that you see around the world. So the devs add the cheat in and add these objects to that cheat, so you can use some of those objects that you might see in the world in the background and the decoration. And just using all different kinds of rocks, ensuring that the move objects on cheat is on, so you can intersect the rocks and pile them into each other. using the 9 key to lift the rocks up. I also press control with the 9 key to lift them up because I also have the camera set to a few number keys. So if I press 9, often it just flips the camera into some weird angle. So if you find when you press the 9 key, it goes crazy, hold down control. That might fix it for you. And yeah, I just used those cheats to kind of create the rocky background, and the house being this irregular shape with a nice tall staircase going up to a higher foundation. I love how the stairs kind of look like they're almost built out of the rocks because they're the concrete staircase from Batu. I also have been finding that my terrain paint gets deleted. I know this is a bug that's been in the game for a long time, but I think it gets deleted at some point. So we might have to repaint that in. But yeah, this is kind of the general shape of the exterior. And once we started putting pine trees in amongst the rocks, right now I'm lifting it up again with control and the 9 key. It really started looking like more of a convincing environment. And I was like, this is looking sick. So I was really pleased with it. And the whole exterior of the house, like super random because I had no idea how I was gonna make the interior floor plan work. I just wanted it to look cool from the exterior. Usually when I'm building, I'll do one of two things. I'll either do like this perfect floor plan and then make the exterior look nice, or like what I did for this build, I'll build a really cool exterior and then I'll worry about the interior later and just hope for the best. It also makes it a bit of a challenge in itself to create a nice interior as well. Like having to make the floor plan work after you've built something kind of cool, that's just a challenge in itself. So we're gonna have a bit of fun with that. I also love that one of the rocks has a cave in it. So we've also got that behind the house. And yeah, just using a mix of trees and one that's kind of looking a little rough around the edges here. I think that just makes it look more realistic. So we love that as well. And yeah, is it a realistic home? I don't know. I'm sure there are homes that probably do exist in the real world that look a little bit like this, but it's a lot of staircases to walk up. If we had working elevators in our builds, which I so wish we had, I still can't believe we don't have working elevators for our builds. That was the biggest disappointment with city living. Other than that, loved city living. Yeah, I would really love an elevator in this build. So maybe one day they'll be able to get it to work. I remember speaking to one of the devs and they said when they were working on city living, like there was a big obstacle in the way of having working elevators. Like it was surprisingly difficult for them. So they made the decision not to do it, something like that. But that's all I know. And knowing nothing about making games, I have no idea how it works, but yeah, just putting some more greenery in, and you'll also see that we have some kind of irregular wall heights around the balconies, and that's because I plan to make some sections of the balconies into garden areas. The idea for that was really to go with the very modern house we're building, like keeping it very contemporary, but also because it's built into a mountain, or into a rock environment, I just thought it would look really cool if there was more greenery amongst the house as well to almost make it look like it's built into it more. And I think what we'll do for the exterior is keep it like stark white because I want a really good contrast. Alternatively, you could make it blend into the landscape more and you could like do a timber exterior, kind of like what they did in Twilight. I think it was like timber and grays maybe. But anyway, I think you could go in that direction, but I just thought, you know what, let's just make it stand out, like a complete juxtaposition between nature and man-made, and I think that's fun too. I think for the interior, sometimes I love to do builds that are very cluttered with lots of stuff in them and kind of magical and all of that, but I think for this build we'll keep it pretty simple because it's already very complicated in how it's kind of built up on the rock side, and if you guys really do want to play in this house, I'm gonna keep it a nice simple layout. It's gonna be clean. Again, that juxtaposition between nature and man-made. It kind of is man-made. So yeah, very clean, simple interior, I think. A lot of monochromatic, meaning like black, white, gray, modern, contemporary. But if you guys have any ideas for future builds that are completely different to this, let me know in the comments down below. I love seeing what kind of builds you guys recommend. And I've just picked some, this is actually from the Romantic Garden stuff pack, one of the earlier stuff packs. This kind of cascading greenery that if you go through the swatches, most of them are floral, but if you go to the end, it has just this plain green option, and it's really handy. It's a really good one to know about. I love Romantic Garden stuff. I feel like it's a really underappreciated pack, but it's great for landscaping. There's beautiful flowers and bushes, and we don't really have many landscaping packs, or certainly not stuff packs with a lot of landscaping. Wait, do we have any? Now I'm coming to think of it, I don't know if there are any other stuff packs that kind of celebrate gardens at all. I'm sure there is one and I just can't think of it. But yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. And also this is the pack that has the wishing well, which is an item I really always loved as well. So yeah, that's what that's from. If you guys are wondering, the green the green flooring that looks like grass, I think, is that base game? We're gonna have to check in build and buy mode because I can't quite remember where that comes from. It might be from Eco Lifestyle. The windows, ooh, they're from Growing Together, I think, but I end up changing most of them to base game windows. So I think this could be a pretty safe build to download, at least the exterior shape of it and windows, if you've just got base game, and then you can do the furnish. And, oh, but then you won't have the rocks. So yeah, you probably would want to have cottage living, unless you place the rocks around it. Anyway, it will be on the gallery to download. My username is Deligracy, so feel free to download. There's no custom content, so if you're on console, you'll be able to download it as well. And of course, just before we get into the furnish, I also thought that we'd do a little bit of planning with the bedrooms, wallpaper and flooring, and of course the layout. So I'm just playing around here. That exact bed we're unlikely to use, and we're definitely not using it in the all white swatch, but I'm just kind of figuring out as I do the floor plan, where will the furniture go? I find that really helps me, otherwise I can get a bit overwhelmed or lost with creating a floor plan. And I never use this flooring, but I was like, let's go orange, because orange looks really cool next to all the greenery. It works really nicely with very monochromatic colors and tones. So I was like, if there's a time I'm gonna use orange, it's now. And everyone's usually got like a trashy TV show they like to watch, right? Or some kind of trashy, most people like a little bit of trash. I love The Real Housewives, and I've been watching The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. If you watch that, there's a woman on there called Angie K. She lives in this really white house, and in her dining room, there's this orange timber table amongst all the white, and that definitely inspired the flooring in this house. So if you watch that as well, you know what I'm talking about. If not, don't worry about it. So yeah, these bifold doors are also really handy, although they're always open. So some people don't like having them in their game because they don't like that they're just permanently open, but I think they just look really cool. Otherwise, I'm using just the base game doors in black. We've done a lot of trims around the place that are all black. The tiles on the exterior, they're from, oh gosh, what pack were they from? Oh man, the Kitchen Chef Hustle kit. Chef Hustle kit? You know what? I can't do this when why am I even trying to remember when we're not even finishing yet? I can't look, so we'll look at that soon. And yeah, we're gonna have a bathroom on every level because your Sims, you know, they don't have time to be going upstairs to go to the bathroom, so there'll be a bathroom on every floor for you to access. I think there'll be 3 bedrooms, plus the top floor could be another bedroom, or I'm gonna use it as a gym, I think, today for us, so we'll build a gym. And I would really love more gym stuff. I loved that we got like weight holding shelves. I liked that. We got those recently, but I really want to get more stuff like that. Maybe it's because I like to go to the gym, but yeah, making home gyms in The Sims, I love doing that. So I just love to see more storage for gym stuff and more refined gym stuff. But it's also funny because I feel like we get a lot of gym stuff that we just don't use in the game because it feels like repeats of what we already have. Like it's always the treadmill, it's always the same kind of weight machine, I suppose because they don't want to do new animations. But I wouldn't even mind some placeholder stuff. That would be cool. And then the kitchen is a tricky one. I was like, I don't know how to do the orientation of this. So I thought I'd include this in our video, just figuring out where does the kitchen go? This is me trying to figure out the shape. And Originally, I had this idea of doing an L shape like this, but you'd have to walk so far to get into the kitchen from the lounge room. Like, it's a long way to walk. You gotta walk all the way around. So I was like, oh, I don't know about that, even though it looks nice. So we're gonna change it up a little bit. You'll see what it looks like soon. Yeah, because originally it was just way too long, and I was like, this is gonna take forever to get to. Fridge, my last couple of builds, I forgot about the fridge, or at least one of them. And I tell you what, I used to do this all the time. Last year, we had a pretty solid year with fridges. We remembered most of our fridges. I don't know what's happened in 2025, but I've gone back to when I would always forget the fridge, and I'm doing it again. But not this time, because I tell you what, when I wake up in the morning, because my videos post in the middle of the night, for me, because I'm in Australia time zone, and most of you guys are on the other side of the world watching. I know there's a lot of Australians watching. I know there's a lot of you from, say, New Zealand, but the majority of viewers are actually from like America and Europe. And so I post in the middle of the night my time, because you schedule it. I don't actually get up in the middle of the night. I used to way back when, but yeah, there's nothing worse than waking up in the morning and the videos being out for like 6 hours and seeing all these comments say, you forgot the fridge, and I'm like, no. So yeah, whoopsie dipsy. You know what? There's many other issues in the world. Forgetting a fridge isn't so bad, but I do like facepalm every time I do it for sure. And then the dining room, we have a formal dining area, which is adjacent to the living room. And it's a little bit of a walk from the kitchen, but I thought it's really squishy trying to add a breakfast dining area into the space. So we get rid of that. We have the bench chairs, and then we're also expanding the deck area to have like an outdoor balcony dining area, which I think will work really, really well. Okay, so this is where we're at with the build. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty cool. And the exterior kind of paneled concrete look, that's from Lovestruck. Wait, no, I lie, it's from Life and Death. Which, by the way, I'm gonna be streaming Life and Death once a week. So keep an eye out on any scheduled streams on this channel, because I'm aiming to do a live stream once a week of that. And then of course you can watch the VOD afterwards. So if you want like 2 hours worth of gameplay just to put on in the background or something, there's gonna be a nice series of that. And also if you were watching the Life and Death series, I really wanna explore that pack in depth, because I feel like with the renovation, I totally missed out on that. Anyway, so yeah, this is from Life and Death. I've been wanting to use this exterior paint, so I'm really thrilled about that. I've just dumped some kid stuff on this balcony, and then I've mostly decorated some of the other balconies just because we had so many. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna place like a chess table down, some greenery, and there's a bar up here. I don't know if we'll keep that, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, let's have a look at the little floor plan. So this is how I'm thinking we should do this lounge room. Obviously, I don't want to actually use these couches or this rug, but I like the orientation of this and having these growing together shelves. I do really like this shelf as well though, and the gold. I feel like our theme should be gold, black, white, gray, and maybe some pops of other colors. And I've kind of dumped a few curtain things around the place. It's very unfinished at this point, but we'll work on it. We should have a pendant in here. I kind of like the circular table. I thought that was pretty cool. And then this is the kitchen I thought we would go with. So instead of having to walk all the way around this way, I've made a gap here so you can walk straight in. And we have a fridge. That's right, people. It's amazing. So yeah, we've got to figure out this side over here, but we'll do that soon. So yeah, let's get started. Let's go back to the lounge room, and I'm gonna turn on bb.move objects space on, and that allows us to just put objects inside of each other. I know some of you guys who are so used to Sims, you guys know all the cheats, but there's always newcomers who are just getting into Sims. Oh, maybe we should, you know what? I think we should use that, that newer bookshelf just because I haven't used it as much. Okay, now what are we gonna do in here? I love the green wall because it's kind of a nod to all the greenery that's outside around this house. And we've got the orange flooring, orange and green look really great together. It's close to the complementary green and red. So it's kind of like, you know, it's gonna work. It could be kind of cool just to do like a black rug. I think this might even be a bit big though. So we could do square in the middle like this. No idea what kind of couch we want to use. Does the book nook couch come in like, oh, that's kind of pretty. That color actually works really nicely with the green. So to be honest, we could go in that direction, surprisingly. But yeah, we need to have like super clean, super modern. Could do something like that. Or match it to the other couch. I feel like that's too much of the pinky color maybe, but I quite like it. I think the book nook kit was rated #1 as best kit in James Turner's recent rating all the packs video. People love the book nook kit. I don't mind those chairs, but I also want to try a few other options. This one looks a little bit less sleek because it has the padding and the gold dots in it. It looks a bit more traditional to me. These are cool because they're black and they have the orange legs that go with our flooring. That gets me excited that they match. But I feel like they look too small. Maybe we'll keep that for another area. I like it though. I like it a lot. Ooh, I like these because this ties in with those cream pillars. Ooh, oh, there's the orangey color. What do you guys think looks better, the orange or I think the black actually looks better. Okay, so we can get these fancy pants chairs. Oh, we could put a cushion in one because we've got some decoration cushions. Here we go. There's one from Modern Luxe, and then there was one we got in one of the recent events. Oh yeah, we can do a bougie gold cushion. Using my 9 key here. Let's place that here. Wait, is that leaning the wrong way? I think I placed it the wrong way. Oh, why don't we do double cushions? We'll place one that way, one the other way. Ooh, I like that pattern too. Yes. I mean, this is kind of a little cheeky way to make chairs and stuff go together more. Because part of me feels like we need a bit of cream on this couch to tie it all in. Or maybe just the gold. So yeah, we can totally do that. Dining table wise, I'd love something with a little bit of gold in it. Oh, but I also love the idea of this because it kind of looks like the cliffside next to us. It's a bit of a nod to it. Bit of a nod. I'm gonna put this vase up here because it ties into this couch too. It's all about tying in all the different colors. And I want to put something kind of fancy on this table, whether it be like a really nice thing of flowers or like apples. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the apples today. A nice chessboard is kind of fancy. I like this chessboard idea. I don't know if you guys find chess to be fancy, but I find chess to be a little bit fancy. I don't know what that is, but that's fancy. Lieb, liefer, love. Like live, laugh, love. I know I use this a lot from paranormal stuff, but this just, it really looks very nice on a coffee table. I size it down and it just looks good. Maybe we should have it full size. So you can change the size of things using the bracket keys. Actually, yeah, that looks good. Okay, we need to fix up these curtains because I've just dumped curtains in rooms and I haven't like planned them out at all. So we'll put some of those brackets up. Do you think we need a curtain over here? I think the rod will look awkward in that corner. I really wish we had a proper green color in this. That would be a nice color. I know this is random, but I just love this little guy. Just pop some stuff over here, just some random items. I love incense. I actually burn a lot of Nag Champa incense. Big fan. Okay, you should be over there now. That's kind of creepy, but in like a nice way. Okay, nice, clean cut living room. It looks good. The only thing I just want to consider is maybe a different rug. Wow, thunder. Like, honestly, I know it's a little out there, but this could work with the orange flooring and the green and also this orange pillar. I mean, I was saying really clean cut and monochromatic, and we're really going for a little bit more of a maximalism highlight here. But, I mean, you have to admit it works. I'm not really fully convinced though. You could always put that there if you download it and you liked it and you want to. This usually unlock in the tech guru career. I mean, it works. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. This is a surprise option from Seasons. And why do we like it? Because it's like, it perfectly goes with this couch color. It's nice. I'm gonna do it, you guys. I know it's not we were originally going for, but okay, we're going a little more colorful than expected. It's happening because I love that. I'm gonna do a little sneaky gold lamp here from Love Struck just in the corner there. Oh, what the heck is this chair? I forgot about that. I'm gonna put that in that room for later. We'll just keep carrying it around the house and hope that at some point we'll use it. Maybe we can size this down into like a mini rug, a little front door rug. I feel like this plant is too much. And then I also kind of feel like we need to have like a big lamp over here now that we're going a little more extra than we first thought we would. That's nice. Okay, these chairs were placeholder, but I kind of like this table. Maybe we go a little darker. Because this dining room has a formal aspect to it, a pendant light would be lovely. And also over a round table, pendant lights look gorgeous. Don't mind this light in black, or we could match the lamp that we have in the lounge room. This is from Life and Death. I quite like this in the black, but I think we need to size it down for this room because it's like bigger than the table. Yeah, that's cool. We also need to think about what kind of ceiling color we want to go for. I mean, I think the one that would make most sense is either timber, probably concrete, but the red could be a wild card color. Just bear with me. Okay, let's look at what it will look like. I love that we were gonna go simple in this build and now we're doing the opposite. It's kind of cool. I think it's a bit much all over. I think in the dining room, maybe we should keep it, but maybe the living room, we don't. 2025 is our year of colored ceilings. Okay, we'll do concrete everywhere else. Bam, bam, bam. Oh my God, there's so many ceilings to paint. I've noticed a funny bug with the ceilings. When it doesn't work, you can pick a different ceiling color, and sometimes when you drag it around and you don't even click on it, it'll paint the areas that weren't painted, or it'll reset it so you can kind of paint it yourself. See? Like, what the heck? I mean, this is just a way I've figured out to kind of make it work. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so keeping in mind the ceiling is red, I'm thinking like red or green chairs in here that look quite comfortable and luxurious. Although I'm really not seeing anything that I'm vibing with. Oh, maybe these? Maybe. Or maybe that. We're doing a lot of life and death in this build. Or maybe this. Let's just have a look at it. Do we like any of these? I don't like this one. I don't know. Maybe those chairs aren't quite right. These chairs are really nice. Maybe these chairs in all black so they tie into the pendants, and then we get a rug with a little bit of red in it. Or green that will tie beautifully into the roof above. Or we could just go black. Why don't we go simple and do the black? Just fix up these curtains as well under here. A little tricky with this greenery. I love that ceiling. Yes. We are definitely entering 2025 ceiling color. I did this for the bathroom. I just used like some Love Struck windows with the Love Struck shower. I think that's the Love Struck shower. Yeah. And then just gold accents. This toilet's from City Living. This tile's from Get Famous. Just really simple. Really simple stuff. Random chair. I just want to use this chair somewhere. I'm going to keep carrying it around the house until we do something with it. Actually, I'm going to do this little rug at the front door instead because I want to use this bigger one in this kitchen area. Okay, what are we going to do with these shelves over here? Actually, let's take a moment and just save because the amount of builds I've lost over the years, I'm not making the mistake of forgetting to save. And then we can have some cabinets up here. Cabinets. I'm building cabinets. I might have no money left, but it's all worth it. I kind of think maybe the cabinets should be black up the top to match the countertop. Like, just because there are matching cabinets, there are matching colors for the cabinets, it doesn't mean that you have to use the exact same color. You can use a different color if you want to. And then I'm kind of thinking, do we want to do a different tile, stone, something over here? Could use the same green. Love this color. Oof, that's a nice color. I'm gonna do it. I think it looks sick. It looks so nice with the gold too. Again, we're just completely changing the plan with this build. Very spontaneous. I'm gonna do a little sneaky Snoop holder. Snoop! What am I talking about? Cannot speak today. Soap holder over here. Oh, I I love the hourglass. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. No, I don't think we should put those there. I'd love a more like modern looking fire tool set. That would be quite handy. And you know what would be cool? Clutter sets. If clutter was sorted into rooms. Well, actually, we kind of do have that already, because if you go to kitchen, there is miscellaneous decorations. So maybe just a little bit more organization, like adding more clutter to this. Because also random stuff like this. Like, I don't know if this should be kitchen decoration. Like, how many people are using this in their kitchens? Home Chef Hustle plates. We're just gonna pop here. We can make them look a little smaller or varied in size by using our bracket keys. That's a little handy thing to note. Love these pots from Lovestruck. And then we need one more thing to put up there. What's it gonna be? Oh, I just realized I grabbed all of this stuff out for me to use. God, do you ever thank yourself in the past? You're like, oh God, I love past Ellie. What a girl. What a girl remembering these things. Okay, I think that looks good. Although I'm not... Actually, no. These mugs don't work up there because one's got a tea bag hanging out of it, and that just seems wrong when it's been put away. I'm just gonna stick a bottle of wine up there. We actually just bought some new knives. We got like a reddish color, colored knives. For a bit of fun. This is the year of color. I keep telling you. And there's a little microwave over there snuck into the corner. So we'll leave that there. Oh, and we need to make these match the other ones. Cool. I mean, it's very orangey. That's my only worry. We could actually make this back wall more of a blue color to even it out a bit. I mean, that's really pretty. I like the orange. And I don't actually think we need curtains in this room because it's just going to obstruct the staircase. I'm gonna even out those lights. Okay, beautiful. And then out here, we wanna have an outdoor table. I'm gonna go with the classic. The good old, trusty, perfect patio. You just can't go wrong, can you? It's the go-to outdoor set for a 6-seater. We wanna go the black or the timber? We're gonna go the timber. Wow, downstairs looks pretty cool. I love all of these earthy colors and darker colors. Okay, so up here, we have 2 bedrooms with a shared bathroom. And then, so I thought, oh, well, this will be good for kids' bedrooms. And then this could be a big play balcony. Like, imagine having that as a kid. So cool. So I think the play tent would be great out here, as long as it's not falling off the edge. They can have their own like paddle pool as well. How good. Have this science table. I mean, these kids, they're living it up out here. This is a skill building house. Whichever Sims buy this house, clearly themselves have been very successful to be able to afford it. And then they're like, right, our kids, we're gonna bring them up to be successful as well. They're gonna have skill building items everywhere. Potentially this is slightly toxic parenting, but also for Plague Sims, very practical. Oh, we should have a dollhouse out here. I have like a couple of these cute chairs. I put some chairs over on this balcony with an art table. Maybe some of these like cute little ground lights too. A couple of pink and green lights. Because what do they look like at nighttime? It's a bit of a party out there. We love that. Okay, now for the actual bedroom. So to maximize how many kids your Sims could have, perhaps we can make this a twin room. So a bunk bed. Oh, that doesn't go with this bed. Sometimes I get really confused about which bed goes with it. Okay, I just got out all the Dream Home Decorator beds because I was like, wait, which one is it? This one, because you match it to the bedspread. Well, at least that's how I figure it out. I don't know why I have so much trouble with it. I just do. So we could put it that way, or we could put it this way. Oh no, we can't put it that way because of the bathroom door. This is so cute. This is gonna be our dream home decorator room because we have a lot of colors that go with our wallpapers. That's very convenient. I also love these little lights. They are so pretty. Do a couple of mismatched lights. I like putting them with the down lights because usually there's not as much strength in the lighting with those pendants. So that's why I'm gonna have both types of lights in here. I literally never use this lamp, but it is a cool lamp. Maybe we should, you know what, we're gonna use it. We're gonna move it around the house just like we do with that chair. One day, at some point it'll be used. I'm gonna put this toy box actually in the middle of the room, because I would get out my toys and play in the middle of my bedroom. Get this fancy little iPad computer. We're using this as decoration because this is more for toddlers and infants. I don't think kids use that. Actually, maybe they can. I actually haven't tested that. I love this little rocket ship light. We can have the message and a cloud lamp up here. Or maybe we should have 2 of these lights because then they can match and that's quite cute. I like the idea of it all being matching. And then we're just gonna pop some toys around the toy box as if it's been played with. Ooh, koala, of course. There you go. Okay, we're gonna put the chair here in this landing area. Yay, we have a chair. A chair. All right, I'm gonna match these side tables. The good thing about these is they're quite small, so if you have a narrow space like what we have here, they're a good option. So that's really the reason why we're gonna use those. Book nook lights. And what about this little cacti art piece that matches? I mean, it's all very matchy-matchy, but I'm kind of embracing the matchy-matchy. I think it looks really cool. I might angle these because they look a little close to the bed head. Well, actually, if we put it in the outer corner, that's probably better. Angle them inwards from there. See, can I embrace the matchy-matchy or embrace the mismatched? You can go either way. And believe me, I like going either way. Ooh, let's save this for the gym. This mirror is my favorite mirror. I love it. You know, looking at this more, I just feel like the whole room should be blue. Just a nice, simple room. Do a cute little cat rug in the bathroom. So upstairs, I was thinking of turning this landing into an office. I think if you expanded into this area, you could easily add another bedroom. But I've kept that as a balcony just because I think it looks, again, really cool from the exterior. But this house definitely has a lot of potential for expansion. Yeah, I was thinking of doing like a double office chair situation. This is actually a dining table from Growing Together that can look pretty schmick, you know, if you do it in the white or the black swatch. Like that's pretty, ooh, actually I really like that. It's like a creamy brown swatch. Dang. And these rugs that you might have seen on the other landing, this is from high school, the high school pack. And I love that it's such a surprising swatch because it completely changes shape from the default version. Like I totally forgot these 2 existed. What's this like sized up? The tassels look a little strange. But yeah, I think that's really cool. I want to use that one more. Though I feel like it's slightly too small up here. But yeah, you've really got to go through all the swatches because you never know what might be hidden underneath, especially in the newer packs when they started experimenting a little bit more. Okay, that just looks like grass. Do this nice navy color. Let's put a Roomba down here. I never use this. That's fun. Also, we should have a radio in the kitchen downstairs because that's such a cool item. I was just going through all the tech stuff for the office and I saw that and I was like, we need that. But we need it in the lounge area. Is there anything else down here? I mean, we could use this little desk stereo setup. We could put our crow skin journal. I always like to have decorations somewhere in a house from seasons because of Christmas time and all of those events. And so you can have lights on the exterior of the houses, which would probably look really good in this house because it's so different. Future cube, because why not? Ooh, maybe we should have the gaming system downstairs too. I always forget about them. Oh, and we got the more retro one, kind of like a Nintendo GameCube. Let's pop that down there. Okay, now I think we could just have some clutter up here. I'm gonna go to Book Nook and Everyday Clutter and we'll just make it look like an office that's been put to good use. Yay, love it. Okay, let's get some curtains in here. We'll make it look like they can be drawn all the way across. Okay, and then there's this little corner which is so cute where there's the little craft table. This is the main bathroom. This is so nice, you guys. Look at this double shower. So the way I built this was with a half wall, and then I placed this door from Love Struck in here with the matching window. And I think it looks so good with these tiles from Get Famous because the gold that runs through them, it matches the gold of the door and the shower hardware and also the mirrors, although maybe we should go the darker gold. So this is the very fancy ensuite bathroom for the main bedroom. Ooh, look at this camel goldy color for there. And I think we're missing a plant. When in doubt, always add a plant. And then in here is the main bedroom. So this has the same green wall as what's downstairs in the lounge room. Even though we've got a lot of new beds recently, I still just really want more beds. I guess because we're constantly building so many bedrooms. It feels like we never quite have enough. I got like timber bedside tables. Gold bedside tables are pretty extra. I feel like they need some storage in them, so maybe we'll go with these ones. Oh, what about these green lights that match the green wall? Perfection. And this love-struck rug under the bed. But a nice dresser in this corner. We might not need this light here. Oh, but I do feel like we're missing a full-length mirror up here. And maybe fit one in as well. A little bit of a squeeze. We could put something above the bed, but I feel like because this is a feature wall in terms of the green color, and also because it has some texture to it, it's okay plain. So we can just have a painting over here. Lovely. And then they've just got like some lounges out here. And last of all, for this gym area, so I think I want to use the Love Struck gym equipment just because I haven't used that much yet. And this could be a lovely spot to do yoga over in the corner looking out this window. Oh, I forgot about the rest of the curtains in the main bedroom over here. So let's put a couple of those in. I'll take it all the way to the end of the wall. Yeah, maybe this can be like the yoga area and this can be the fitness workout equipment area. I just like the idea of one piece of equipment being on the diagonal wall. Diagonals satisfy me sometimes, so that works. We might not have room for the punching bag. I guess that could go outside. I think it would work out there. It's kind of like a blue theme. And the yoga area, I like to put some candles. You can do a workout and then jump into the hot tub afterwards. Oh, and we should also grab some more incense because that kind of sets the vibe too, I feel. Also just realized I need to fix up the curtains in this room as well. We can go the blush curtains. It's pretty seeing them go over the bifold door, isn't it? So yeah, we're gonna create a nice vibe in our yoga area with hanging plants, incense, and candles, and all of those things that just set a really nice mood. I feel like we need more decorations like this weight rack. Actually, I feel like these look a little weird on the floor. We need some kind of table in the corner. Ooh, yes, this one. Perfect. Warm it up a bit or go the black. Ooh, the gray to match all the walls. Perfect. Okay, and then actually last of all, because I forgot there's another level on top, we have our bar up here. Oh my gosh, so many levels. I'm gonna intersect this so it kind of looks like it's built into this planter. I'm gonna do the same on this side so it looks a little bit more like an entertainment area. What kind of chairs? We need outdoorsy looking chairs. None of them really match the bar that we have up here. I don't like it. Let's just go with that. And we could do a high dining table. Go party on the rooftop. I guess there's not really much lighting up here during the night. This kind of looks like one of those portable LED lights we can have up here. Yay! So that is the house finished. Let's have a look at it. Okay, so this is what it looks like from the front. You're walking through the forest and then you see this huge house here. Oh my gosh, I just remembered all the terrain paint was deleted. Oh, I have to do this all over again for like the third time. It went something like this. It's always tricky because there's not really a path leading onto this lot. So we've got to kind of fade it out. Make it look like it kind of goes somewhere. And then there's a path coming back here. Whoops, went a little bit off kilter then, down like that. Around to the swing set. Yes, there is a swing set just down there. And then there's also another pathway that kind of goes here that can connect there. Beautiful. And then we've just got to put in our darker dirt areas, mostly around trees, rocks, blend it out. Because you know, a build is not finished until you do the terrain paint. It just finishes it off. It's like putting the icing on top of a cake. It's just not finished without it, in my opinion. But then sometimes I have forgotten, and then I've looked back at a video and I'm like, good Lord, I forgot the terrain paint. I'm glad we finished this off. Okay, let's have a look at it again. Okay, take two. Here we have the house. Woo! It looks cool. It's terrain painted now. This is the front, this is the side, and this is the back, which kind of is my favorite because it's the most concealed with the most rocks, and I like this cave at the back that's overgrown. And this is an aerial view, if you're into that. Love these steps. They look like they're made out of rock. Here's the front door, very cool. Oh my God, this would be so cool if it was in real life. And this is our beautiful lounge room that we actually made a bit more colorful than expected. It's definitely more earthy. I can see this cushion pushing through the chair, so I'll fix that before I upload it to the gallery. But like I said, my username is Deligracy if you would like to download it. And it is console friendly. There's no custom content in my game. There's no mods in my game right now. And then the dining room with the red roof. Probably one of my favorite features of this build, that cheeky red roof we put in. I absolutely adore this pendant light. Cheeky Roomba down there, and then we have the bathroom. Pretty simple, just a black bathroom with gold accents. And then you go into our kitchen, which again is very minimal, but I love the warm orange with the gray. It's funny because sometimes I feel like gray doesn't go with warm colors. Like you can't combine them, but I think you definitely can, especially when you have the flooring. And yay, I love this kitchen. I think this radio actually pulls it together. You know, like the colors, it's amazing how one little item like that can be so powerful. We have a fridge, everybody. And then just out here, we've got a little seating area. There's also a big bin. And then out here, looking into the beautiful forest, is our barbecue and outdoor dining area. Oh, are these pillars literally doing nothing? Let's get rid of those before I forget. Yeah, that's a nice spot to sit. Hey, time to go upstairs. So this is level 2 with the chair. Yay! So up here is a simple landing. It does look out to a balcony where we have a lovely chess table and a bonsai tree. This is why it's called the skill building house. We have potentially a guest room, a teen room in here, just very simple, very matchy-matchy. Nice balcony, mirror painting. That light is gorgeous. And then this shared bathroom has a bathtub, a kitty cat rug, and then this leads into another bedroom. Don't worry, there's an actual door to this bedroom too. And I love this room because it's a break from the other colors we've been using that are more earthy, and this is pink and yellow. Has fun carpet in it. It goes beautifully with the gray, like the soft pinks and the pop of yellow. It's just very harmonious. And I love these cloud lamps. I don't use them very often. And there's some toys here, blush curtains, leading to 2 balconies. There are lots of toys and activities out here. Actually, that looks like a hazard. It has no rail. Not great for kids on a play balcony. And then on the other balcony, we have a little craft station. Love that. Let's go up a level. On the 3rd level, this is our study level, but it could be changed quite easily to incorporate an extra bedroom. But this is just like a busy desk. Stuff happens here, and I love that the kid can come to work with their parents and have their little crafty corner. Also very important, the season's decorations. We have a telescope out here as well, which goes with the study theme. And what could be through here? The main bedroom. And this is my favorite colored bedroom, I think, because the green is so pretty with those green lamps. I love it. They have gorgeous decks. Not 1, but 2 looking out to the view. And then they have this awesome bathroom. They have a sink each, a bathtub next to the window, and then a massive double shower. I'm hoping the Sims can use that shower. I'm pretty sure they will be able to, but now I'm just checking this. 1 shower head may need to be removed, but hopefully not. And then up to the 4th level. This is our blue and orange gym. I love this. I like the blue colors we've picked as a highlight. I love this Zen corner with incense and candles. The hot tub, amazing. Imagine sitting in a hot tub with this insane view. Like seriously crazy. And then we also have the boxing area over here. The bathroom's a little tight for me to get into, so I'll just show you a bird's eye view. You can see the showers just behind that half wall. So they just nip into there. And last of all is our bar, our rooftop bar, which is gorgeous. The incredible view of Hemford-on-Bagley. Look at that, look at the ruins. What a dream. What a freaking dream that would be. Oh my gosh. And yeah, that's it, you guys. That's our build in a cliff or build in a mountain. I hope you guys liked it. And yeah, please let me know if you have any other ideas for builds. Thank you so much from my members for your support on this channel. I hope you're enjoying the weekly videos and the behind the scenes video of building this. I also posted for members, so make sure you don't miss that one. And also thanks to you guys for using code Deligracy in the EA app. Remember, you can use it at the moment and get 5% off for a limited time, or 5% discount, which is great because I was really hoping you guys would get a discount for using it. So yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll speak to y'all soon. Dag dag!